Alright, Q&A time. So like a week ago, I made a video asking for some of your questions for the 1,200 subs special, and I'm going to answer them in this video. Now before this video starts, I'm aware as I'm making this video that we have 1.3k subs now, which is pretty mind-blowing to say the least. And I do have a special plan for that video that's gonna come out in about a week or so. And I just want to thank you guys for all the support on this channel, as your support has made this thing a lot more stable and it's giving me the resources to make bigger and better things. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. You have changed my life in ways I'll never forget. So I thank you personally for helping me make these videos that I do pretty much every day. So yeah, anyways, onto the Q&A. 1. Why did you start your channel? 2. Do you like to make videos? And 3. If you have $5, what will you do with it? These are some actually pretty good questions. The reason I started this channel in specific is because I had an old channel, which is my current third channel, called Disventure. But before then, it was known as the Qusietions RBLX. Mostly made Roblox videos on that channel from like 2021 to January of 2023. I got my first real YouTube blow up on that channel in the summer of 2022 when I was making Bed Wars content and live streams on the game. But over time, my views got really bad to the point where on a good day I was getting 20 to 30 some views, and I wasn't really proud of the content I was making on that channel anymore. So that's the main reason I decided to make this channel in specific. And I do like making videos, but as usual, some videos are a bit more complicated and complex to make than others. The only form of content that I've made that I have a slightest taste for are some of my old videos, like when I was just starting out, because those were really bad, like really bad. The only reason why they're still up right now is because I just don't feel like priving them, and it would be kind of weird. And if I had $5, I would probably use it to buy some pizza, food, or just anything that I want in specific that's relatively cheap. What's your favorite number? 13, because that's the day my channel was made back in 2019. If you could change one episode from Disventure Camp any season, what episode would it be? Definitely episode 10 of season 1 and episode 9 of season 1 to an extent. The thing I would change in the episodes is to make it so that the Tom and Jake stuff is rewritten and more tolerable, and make it so that either Tom and Jake never fight or that they never make up, so that it actually feels more, what's it called? More like, sort of like something that you would have saw coming. Also, I would extend the challenge, mostly because that challenge was like the shortest challenge we've had in this Disventure Camp history. I mean, that was like, it was pretty much over before it even started. I might make a video fixing everything wrong with episode 10, but that's another topic for another time. If you were the creator of this Disventure Camp, what would you remake of it? I would probably remake episode 2 of season 2, mostly because the music is louder than the audio itself, which makes the episode kind of difficult to watch. And while I do think that they did end up changing this in the full version of season 2, that's only available for watching the whole season and not the episode in itself. What's your least favorite Disventure Camp episode? Who do you think is going eliminated next on Disventure Camp? And who do you want to win Disventure Camp All-Stars? Episode 10 is my least favorite in my opinion, and for who I think is going next, I have a feeling it's going to be Aiden or Ellie, mostly because I don't think they're just going to drop Ellie immediately, and it would be more unpredictable for them to do that. Also, Aiden doesn't really have any really big plot points like the rest of the members of the Cyan team. For who I want to win, if I was just going off of personal bias, it would be Gabby, but if I'm being realistic, it's probably going to be somebody like Alec, Tess, Gret, or somebody else. How do you make your total drama Jungle Island episode? Okay, this is a really interesting question, so I'm going to break it down step by step so that people know how I do the things that I do. I generally work on the script for a day or two, working out scenes and the general format of the episode. Once it's done, I go back and rewrite anything that I don't like or that I think can be written better. Then I will actually get to making the episode itself. I will then start working on the episode on each slide using the script to copy and paste the text that the characters will use and use it as a base to map out each scene. Here's a rough time-lapse of the slides I did in episode 2, which came out about a day ago as I'm making this script. As you can see, there's a lot of slides, which just shows how long and complicated it is to make these episodes. For season 1, it would take me around a day or so to do it, but now it just takes me a couple hours on the weekends to actually make the episode. And sometimes it does take a little bit longer, like with episode 3 that I'm making right now. I don't have it done by now because I started it on Sunday, and I don't really have that much time to make it, so it's going to take a bit longer, but still should take a relatively normal amount of time to make. Once I have all my slides done, I will go back and fix anything that I don't like or do redo scenes and check for errors, because there's sometimes that there will be errors and stuff. And then I will make a separate file for my trailer where I copy and paste scenes, remove the text, and just edit it in CapCut, which is pretty easy. After that, we get to the somewhat easy part, the editing process, which for me is pretty simple and doesn't really take too much. I will then open CapCut and then download the Canva project into a decompressed zip folder, and I will then go in, copy and paste all of my slides in, edit in music or do anything else that I need to do, and then we will have the episode ready. I use the standard amount of time for CapCut images, which is about 5 seconds, but if you're doing animated scenes, don't make them 5 seconds, make them like under a second or around a second, so that it looks like an actual animated sequence of events instead of just a slow res in a low frame rate. After that, I will then upload it to YouTube after I exported it and set it for Premiere and make the thumbnail in Pixar. Out of your top 3 most hated total drama characters or Disventure Camp character, who would you want to win this season? Out of my top 3 hated Disventure Camp characters, I would probably want Dan to win, as he's the less annoying than me a character, and I can actually see him having some potential to actually be a good character despite him being really boring so far. When you're not on YouTube, what do you like to do? I assume you mean when I'm not making YouTube videos. For the most part, I like to relax, watch some videos, read, or play Roblox most of the time when I'm not editing, recording audio, or making videos like I am right now. Will you host some Roblox games? I'm hoping to try and host some Roblox games on live stream soon. I'm mostly a bit busy with other stuff, so I can't live stream as much as I want to at the moment. I'm hoping to have this fixed sometime in June when I'm on summer break, so expect more live streams in about a month or so. My questions. What is your favorite animal? Who do you think will win All-Stars? Who is the worst character in your opinion? My favorite animal is the giraffes because they look really cool in my opinion. And for who will win All-Stars at the moment, I'm predicting it will be Alec or Tess. And for the worst total drama character, it is probably Amy, but characters like Dave, Taylor, and other annoying characters do come in a close second and third place. How did you find out about Disventure Camp? Like, how did you become a fan of it? I first found out about Disventure Camp during season 2 through me seeing people talk about it, but at first I didn't like the art style or the animation, so I didn't really watch it. It took me about till episode 5 of season 1 that I watched it, and I thought it was pretty good. So I binge watched season 2 as season 1 aired, and then I watched season 1 as it was airing throughout the summer and all. That is an interesting alliance to say the least. Some of the people in there seem to be powerful, like Duncan and Lightning and maybe Justin, but the rest don't really seem to be much as a threat. They could be strong in theory depending on what season they would be on. Anyways, that's pretty much all for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and never miss another video from me. And I'll catch you guys in my next video tomorrow. Peace.